You're listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color.
I know, so much of me in 1 week. How can you stand such an excess of goodness? Well, tonight, because we're ignoring fucking football, I realized at a certain point I had no urge to check on how the other preseason teams were doing, like even how some of the new players and backups were doing, even for the division rivals. I saw that the Browns actually just got into double digits because when I last checked on it was 23-3. So looks like the Packers bench has been eating well today. Good for them. Right now the Raiders are beating the Vikings by 2, and J.J. McCarthy has gotten time on the field and passes completed. Good for him. Let's see, we got Logan, Luke, True North. We had William, who is a very sleepy penguin today, so bear with him, you know. And also the Giants won on Thursday, so, you know, the excess partying probably took it out of him. I understand. By the way, to the rest of you, hello, my name is Jim B. This is 106.9, and this specifically is another stupid sports show. We ourselves are checking in on baseball tonight because I thought I'd do something a little different and give, you know, the CFL, as much as we love it, and the glories of the NFL preseason a little bit of time to breathe. Meanwhile, the Brewers are doing just fine. You know, unless something goes horrifically and drastically wrong for them, and, well, here's hoping that it doesn't. They should cruise to the end of the season. Meanwhile, the teams behind them, like the Cardinals and maybe the Pirates at some point, but all the teams in the NL Central are taking turns pretending that they're going to compete for the wild card. So I guess it's the Cardinals' turn right now. I know I sound a little bit pessimistic, but this entire season I've just been seeing like team after team cycle from the middle to the bottom, back up to second place. There's just been nobody's been able to hold on in one area except for the Brewers. And now we've got Kansas City coming out of nowhere to try to make noise once again. And remember, every once in a while, the Royals just pop out of nowhere, smack everybody, win a World Series, and then go away for another decade. So this might be that year. Apologies to everybody else in the American League if that's the case, but we've still got a few minutes to go until the game properly gets started. So hello again, everybody. I hope you are doing well tonight and that you've been enjoying your weekend, whatever shape it has taken, and that you're not under 8.7 inches of rain. Woof. Yeah, I saw that Alouettes versus Ticats was supposed to be getting started soon. And as curious as I am about it, it was a rough decision to avoid watching Monty's team and instead focus on the baseball. But don't worry if you don't like baseball, because we have the insurance tonight. Yes, we will be playing bingo. Link is now in chat. Same rules as a bingo game apply. We look for certain events to happen. And if we are fortunate, maybe somebody will get bingo. I think damn near everybody got bingo in the game we played last night for the CFL. I guess we should really thank Toronto for deciding to unload near the end of the game and getting so many spaces checked off. Poor Stampeders, they cannot win on the road. Not even once. And full disclosure, for any strangers here, I am a White Sox fan. As you can tell, I don't make a big show of it, but I just thought it would be nice to highlight some teams that are doing reasonably well this season, as I am now still on the watch for the 100th loss for the Chicago White Sox. We got number 90 last night at the hands of the Cubs. Looked like we were coming back for a while, but we couldn't finish the job. Lost 7-6. I think after being down 7-0 at a certain point. So I have promised to be live when we get our 100th loss of the season. And hopefully that only requires one game. All right, starting pitchers that we're going to be having tonight. Andre Palante is going to be starting for, he's the Cardinals, right? Why did I? Yep, Andre Palante. He's got an ERA of 4.43, but it's 3.45 when he's in away games. I don't know why they added that stat. Does have a 4-6 record, 51 strikeouts on the season. He's going to be going against Michael Wacha for the Royals. He's got 8.6 record on the season and a 3.55 ERA, 93 strikeouts on the year. So that's where we sit tonight, and hopefully the Cardinals can show me something to be impressed by as they start up the highlights for Michael Wacha. What other bullshit is going down in baseball? Oh, okay. Padres doing what they're supposed to be, and they're ahead of the Marlins 8-7 in the bottom of the 8th. The finals we have so far, the A's beating the Blue Jays 1-0. That sucks. Yankees over the Rangers 8-0. Giants beat the Tigers 3-1. And the Astros hold on against the Red Sox 5-4. And damn, the Rangers and the Yankees have a doubleheader too. Oh, Kip, it's going pretty well, I have to say. I've had a good day, and now I hopefully get to watch some fun baseball. Hopefully. I mean, my expectation would be two teams that are, fighting to stay in the wild card race, that they would, be competitive. But sometimes my expectations are a bit high. You're going to take card number 9. Gotcha. And Logan gets card 26. Okay. All right. We'll get rid of that for now. And did they... Yeah, I think I'll definitely have to add that space for next time, because baseball is the king of starting 10 minutes later than you think they're going to. It's pretty much baked in. Oh, Justin is here. Hope you're doing well. Just so you all know, there are a few dates that are circled, certain games that are coming up in August. I believe, if my memory serves me well, that there's going to be a college football game overseas. or is it? Or if I'm not thinking of, if I'm thinking of a different one, I do see that the first real one is Saturday, August 24th, Florida State and Georgia Tech. So I am planning on being live for that because, hey, beginning college football again. Justin's going to take card 29. Cool, cool. Meanwhile, Logan has card 20. Luke, sorry, has card 27. Great. And looks like we're about to be underway. Hey, remember True North, clowns float. They all float. They'll be fine. I can't speak for the football team, but the clowns will be fine. All right, so we got Brenda Donovan, Alec Burleson, and Wilson Contreras are going to be our first three batters. Then Arenado, Newtbar, Goldschmidt, Gorman, Pham. Oh, that's where Tommy Pham went. And Crawford. Oh, great. And the Monties have fumbled the ball. Yeah, I think that's why Monty is socked up in the bedroom right now. He is not hopeful about the game for tonight. All right, come on. Enough warm-ups. Okay, we don't have our batting order, but they're giving me all our fielders, and the familiar name, Paul DeYoung, who's now with the Kansas City Royals, playing right along with Bobby Witt. All right, well, I hope our former players do well in their future endeavors. Donovan first up to bat, and he'll watch that heat go right up the middle. Uh-oh, I forgot to look up the umpire. This will fouled away, 0-2. Oh, just on the other side of the camera well. Foul ball caught for out number 1. Oh. All right. 1 out now. And Alec Burleson gets underneath it, but didn't get all of it, so that's a lazy lob into center for out number 2. Roberto Ortiz. Thank you for the reminder, Logan. Umpire scorecard for Roberto Ortiz. Oh, no. Accuracy of 11. Expected accuracy of 11. Accuracy above expected, 21. Another one out to center. This one out to the warning track in the sun. Isbell makes the catch. All right. Minor scare, and they do the hand check to make sure he's not got any illicit substances of a certain sticky nature. And off we go to the bottom of the first. So yeah, we should not expect anything good from Roberto Ortiz tonight. Just nothing but pain. And not even consistency, apparently. No, I won't go on that rant. I won't. This is not the night for it. Actually, I should get my own card. Great, number 12. Actually, that is a really good thought, because while they had the awful breaks, I can sneak over to the CBS Sports Network and see how horrible things are going for the Ticats. Oh, it's so terrible that they switched it to NCIS. Quick, run before it infects all of us. All right, meanwhile, our first batter is up for the Royals. Garcia lets that one fall low. Ball one. That one cracked hard, but nabbed by the shortstop. And a good throw in time. Wow. All right, let's see. Oh, and just a good dive from Crawford. I can't even be mad about that. I may be a little bit biased toward the Royals, but that was a good play. A little bit of catcher assistance, gets a called strike on the lower corner. Yeah, you know what? Oh, that was close. Even I could feel that from there. Meanwhile, the Alouettes have gained 3. Tobias Myers has struck out the side in the top of the first. Over here, Bobby Witt Jr.'s got a 1-2 count after fouling that into the netting. We got Pasquantino on deck, then Perez, Paul DeYoung, Melendez, Furman, Garrett Hampson, and Isbell. Slider misses way outside, 2-2. And that was a real good fielding play. So I'm willing to put down what a catch. So if you have that, mark it off on your bingo cards. And a sinker falls into the dirt, full count. Mark off full count if you have it. And he gets him swinging on a ball in the dirt. Ooh. Bad look for Bobby for out number 2. All right, now Vinny Pasquantino, designated hitter, watches that heat go inside for strike 1. Palante readies. And, oh yeah, that was a lot of movement on that curveball. 1-1. Looked like one of those funny video compilations of basically people getting struck out with pop flies. Fouled back, 1-2. Palante delivers, and it's fouled off himself. Count stays 1-2. Let's see how much more painful it's getting. Whoa. 9-4 at the end of the 8th for the Rangers and the Yankees. Awesome. Fouled again. That's, I think, the third foul ball actually of this at bat. One more, and we get to mark off that bingo space. One and two, he gets jammed inside, and that is an easy pickup from the second baseman. And that's the first. All right. Now that they've given me one inning, off to the CFL we go. All right, looks like Hamilton might actually be doing stuff on offense, and they are. They've made it up to their own 46. All the time in the world for their QB to just do the jitterbug, and he throws a pick anyway. Holy hell. Oh. Oh, Nebraska versus Colorado. That seems like a fun one. Hang on, I'll make a note of it down here. Is Deion Sanders still coaching there? Oh, I hope so. That'll just make it even more fun. Meanwhile, Padres and Marlins tied up in the bottom of the ninth. I think we need to get back before we inflict any further pain on the Ticats. Really. Now it was just enough time. We got to watch Waka make Arenado go around for strike one. Good. And that one is right to the shortstop, who ends up throwing it and bobbling it on the ground, and it's not in time. Bobby Witt Jr. having a rough beginning to the game. It is right to Bobby Witt, and he kept trying to pick the damn thing up with his glove. Oh. Gone once his kids graduates. Okay. And that heat is right down the middle for a called strike. Newt Barr is ready. And whoa, okay. I thought that was off the plate, but Ortiz called it a strike. Come on, Newt Bar, fight back. Wow, I thought for a minute Ortiz was going to call that one in the dirt a strike. All right, apparently they're not worried about the runner. We haven't gotten a shot of him at this at bat. And he gets him with a changeup to get the first out of the inning. Ow. That hurts. Oh no. Just what any game needs. Discussions with the umpires about the strike zone. And only in the top of the second. Oh, you're in for a good time tonight, Logan. And a big cut by Goldschmidt on a ball that was way outside makes it 0-2. Angels and Nationals, meantime, tied at 1 apiece in the top of the third. 0-2 from Waka spirals in the exact opposite of what you think a sinker would do. Okay, Goldschmidt awaits the 1-2, and he lofts it out. Is this going to be over his head? It is. 2-run shot. And, oh, there seems to be a healthy contingent of Cardinals fans here in KC. Wow. Paul Goldschmidt with the 2-run shot, and that one puts the Cards up 2-0. All right. Let's get ourselves some stats so I can know if Bobby Witt got charged with an error on that play or not. And while Gorman has gotten this into the sun of right field, but it has been grabbed, and that's out number 2. Oh, nope, they're just calling it an infield hit. Okay, I guess so. I thought that would have been an error for Bobby Witt, but Pham lets it go low. That sinker makes it 1-1. Maka taking his time with Tommy Pham for some reason, and only to throw it in the dirt for ball number 2. And oh boy. You know what? Just so that we can have another space we can check off. Where is it? Oh, there it is. If you have extra innings, check it off. Thank you, Padres and Marlins, for hopefully sacrificing the pain that we won't have to touch. Wow, they tried to go in, and we are at full count again. This one a little bit of a soft one. It goes 5-3 to end the inning. If you have 5-3, mark that off on your card. Under. All right. Well, I won't say. I won't say I understand, but that sounds like that sucks. Maybe we have something to help. Hang on. Hang on. So, I woke up a cat for this. Angie, the floor is yours. If you have any comments or thoughts about the Padres having to go into extra innings with the Marlins, now would be a good time to express them. Okay. Yeah. That may have been why I decided to bother Angie instead of Monty. Didn't want him to have to confront the state of his team just yet. Actually, the state of either one of his teams just yet. A miss for an 0-1 from Perez. Oh, there you are, Angie. Run free. And out of foul. All right. 0-2 from Palante is very inside. One ball, two strikes. I'm shocked that we haven't had anybody hit by pitch. It's come close a couple of times. Kind of reaching on that one, and the pitcher is able to reach out and make the play. Oof. Wow. Let's check these ERAs again because... Oh, we've still got a few runs to go. Yeah, we have to get 4 runs to get the over with Michael Waka, so... And we're not quite there yet, and the Alouettes have gotten a 56-yard punt return. Yeah, I think we'll let Monty be for a little bit longer. This one has been popped up by Paul DeYoung, and he's not willing to dive up and over in order to get that foul ball. Unfortunate. But I think we're going to be out of the bottom of the second fairly soon. Paul DeYoung currently sits at 0-2 in the count. And it's strike three with the curve. Ooh. And I really hope that I'm not cursing the Royals right now. Fuck that. Oh. Another one dangerously inside, this time at shin level. Want to know to MJ Melendez. And that's another one inside. 2-0. And it's off of the inside of Melendez's foot, and he'll have to. He's going to have to walk that off just a little bit. Palante having it pretty easy so far this game. And now we finally get something off the bat. MJ Melendez threw the gap up the middle for the Royals' first hit of the game. All right, something has happened. All right. Well, don't worry, Dan. The next decade probably won't feel too much like the. Yeah, it won't be too far from the last one for another 5 years. Then you'll feel different. Freddie Fermin up for the Royals. They've only got one out to spare. And they're going to try to pick off Melendez. Nothing doing. Palante taking all the time and then missing outside with his fastball. And we're back to 2-0 again. And yeah, it goes foul, but at least it's in the upper deck. All right. Palante using all of that, and that was his strike two, but they get the stolen base. Okay. We are at a 2-2 count. So basically, we got to get something right about here if Kansas City would like to not make me worry even more. And he misses with the slider. Full count. All right. Hampson is on deck. And he misses on the 3-2. So now we got runners at the corners. I thought we were supposed to be done with this inning 2 batters ago. All right. Oh, this week's playlist, True North. We have a good start. We got a couple more requests that have. Oh yeah, they have added the spice in a very good way. Oh, and 1 to Hampson. This one gets right to the second baseman. And with a line out, the second inning is over. Woof. Meanwhile, do the Tiger Cats score? True. It hit the post. Oh. Yep. Hang on. Yeah, we need to. All right, Monty. No matter what happens with any of your teams for either football season, just remember, we all still think you're a rather neat cat, and everything will be all right. Okay? All right, buddy. You are free now. Thank you for your patience. All right, first out of the inning is on a line drive to the right fielder. Now back up to the top of the order with Donovan once again. And Waka hits with the very slow curveball for called strike one. They weren't going to fool him that high. Admirable effort, though. 1-1. They try some heat on him, and he fouls it away. Yeah, off. Wow, they really did net off everything. All right, 1-2 from Waka. They try on the inside. It gets chopped right to the second baseman. Easy throw to first. Wow, they already need a quick commercial for Quick Trip. Man, it's hard times out here at Bally Sports. All right, Alec Burleson back up. Watches that slider fall in there for strike one. All right, that changeup got a little wacky off of the hand of Michael. Evens the count at 1 apiece. All right, we actually did have a, make sure we get everything. We did have a stolen base, and we did have a wild throw / pitch, so we can mark those off as well. Oh yeah, and Cardinals just got on base with a little bloop single that landed in shallow right. So we get to see Contreras once again. Gets underneath, but it is sky high and shallow left. Shortstop gives way, and the Royals have made it out unscathed. And of course they got offsides. Dang. All right. We better add those before I forget all about them. Wild throw and pitch. We got our stolen base. And we got our 5-3. And we got our what a catch. Fantastic. So if you are playing along, these are the spots that we have so far. It's not much, but at least it's something. It's more than the Hamilton Tiger Cats have right now. They're currently losing to the Alouettes 15-0. Damn, rough times ahead. I thought things were looking bad for the Elks. At least I feel some sense of optimism watching Trey Ford. I go over to watch for one play. QB throws it away with all the time in the backfield. All right, back we come. Palante is still on the mound, now facing Isbell. But catcher assistants cannot make that into a strike. So sorry. Does manage to catch the corner that time. 1 ball, 1 strike. Has anything gotten really and truly stupid? All right, Rangers split the doubleheader. They take the second game 9-4 from the Yankees. This one is a bunt, and the bunt gets thrown away. This could turn into a stand-up double on a bunt. Holy hell! Damn. All right, so we can check off double. We can check off bunt. All right, let's see. I hope this is how they scored. What, they're calling it an infield hit and an error? Oh, boo. And we have another high pitch upstairs for a 1-0 count. Yeah, they mark it down as an error, but it does mean we get to check off I am error. This ground ball will go right to first. Palante will race over to make the play. Isbell will move to third. Yeah. Disappointing. Have to wait on that double a little bit longer. Curve goes upstairs again. Thankfully, Witt doesn't want to swing at it. Oh yeah, we can check off multi-run RBI. That 2-run homer counts as it. Big cut on a low slider. One and one. No other. Oh yeah, we can. I don't know how much laughing I did for that bunt. I was just amazed that it happened. Really? 1 and 2. We got people chanting Bobby behind home plate. And they take a timeout to shut them up. Meanwhile, Ellie De La Cruz has struck out. Bobby Witt Jr. gets his 1-2 pitch from Palante. He'll get chopped toward the first baseman. He has to throw it again. Just beats him to the bag. But it does drive into Isbell. Yeah, that was and also thankfully gained a ground ball that went in the direction of first base instead of giving them any opportunity to freeze the runner along the third base line. Pasquantino takes a big hack inside but can't reach the heat. 0-1. I'm sure the crowd would like a rouge, but they're going to get a foul back into the netting instead. 0-2. Oh, and 2. Jams him again. And once again, Palante will have to race off the mound to get the out at first. All right. They've had to make the pitcher run a little bit, but he's already gotten 3 out of the 6 innings that he could be aiming for. Just to take some stress off the bullpen, we go to the top of the 4th. There's the top of the 4th. Astros end up beating the Red Sox 5-4. The Angels and Nationals still tied in the bottom of the fourth, 2-2. Cubs and the Sox still scoreless. Good, stay that way forever. Orioles over the Tampa Bay Devil Rays because they end up having to take that part out a few years ago when the weirdo Christians complained. 4-0 in the bottom of the second. And Reds and Brewers still scoreless in the top of the fourth. Huh. I hope it isn't for a lack of trying. Let's get this. Wow, both the bats are silent. Anything I've forgotten? Nope, don't think so. Actually, probably should get at least one song in because we're about ready for the mid-fourth inning break. And, yeah. I think we all could definitely use a few extra minutes to stretch our legs and get relief from the excitement that has been tonight's game. 8 strikeouts already. And what about the opposing pitcher? Is he also shutting down, or is it the same deal as Palante that he's just pitching well and forcing them into playable ground balls for the infield to cover? Did he get all the way around? Yes, he did. It's 1-1 to Arenado. That one very much in the dirt. 2-2. Oh, did we get one? Four strikeouts, hasn't allowed a hit or walk yet. Oh. All right. Thank goodness. Thanks to the Alouettes Ticats game that is going on, and Waka missing outside and walking Arenado. Mark off Rouge if you have it on your bingo card because somebody scored it. Just haven't had a moment to see who. Damn, TSN's still got their damn score embargo on. All right, Waka drops that curveball in to bring the count against Newt Bar up to 1-1. Is able to slide a changeup by him that time. 1-2. Oh. Oh, it was Montreal. That changeup misses low, unfortunately. Now 2-2. So that makes it 16-0. And the Ticats still haven't scored. Oof. Not sure what Waka was waiting for that time. He'll try again with Nootbaar. Goes high. Ah, damn. Oh. Well, Nootbaar made a little bit of contact. Enough to make it bounce foul. This will be popped into right field, and a good run by Gibson. And damn it, they doubled up Arenado. Holy hell. A 9-3 double play. Like, as soon as the catch happened, Arenado just gave up. Wow. Off-target curveball for a called strike. Bring on the robot umpires. Surprised that one didn't become a called strike, even though it landed inside and in the dirt. Goldschmidt back up. He was the one that got the 2-run shot that initially put the Cardinals ahead. That one a little bit high. Waka not wasting much time. It'll get chopped right. And Goldschmidt didn't even bother getting rid of the bat. He kind of just handed it off to the ball boy as he was up on the line. Wait, what? Oh, crap. His bat hit the glove, so it's catcher's interference, and Goldschmidt is on first. All right, well, Brewers finally got their first base hit. Gorman takes a big whiff on a changeup inside. Meanwhile, that one goes over the second baseman's head. Be another hit. Gibson will throw in. And now, oh hell. Cardinals are making noise again. Oh, we get everybody coming in for a quick conference. Players only, no pitching coach quite yet. And Tommy Pham. And Waka throws it in the dirt. 1-0. He follows up. It goes into center. And nothing doing. Easy pop fly out. All right, they strand 2. And the Royals managed to keep the lead at 1. Do the Monties get it in? Do they? Well, we'll see. We'll see. I promised I would have a break during the middle of the fourth, and that is what we're going to do. We'll have our little pause for the cause. We'll return for the rest of the Cardinals and the Royals in just a little bit here on Another Stupid Sports Show. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. All right, we are back. We are at still at a 1-2 count now for Perez. Palante still in the game for the Cardinals. We didn't really have anything new to add except for Miguel Goldschmidt's home run onto the bingo list. Should be updated if you're still playing along, and thank you for hanging out. Meanwhile, I told Monty that his team got on the board. He seemed very relieved. 2-2 to Perez. Misses low and inside. The announcers are trying to predict what pitch Palante will do next, and it gets fouled away. Okay. Wow, he also may have managed to get hit by the ball that he fouled away, so. All right, another full count delivery, and that's in the dirt. And welcome, folks, back to the stage once again, Mr. Paul DeYoung. You can hear the enthusiasm in my voice. Yeah, it's beginning to be that kind of broadcast, folks. DeYoung will tap this to second, but it goes off of the glove, and Perez has to put on the brakes and hop back to second. Woo! I know the feeling, Luke. I know the feeling. Maybe if you have a moment with Melendez just watches that curveball go high, 1-0. Crowd getting a cheer up on its own as that fastball is in the dirt, 2-0. Okay. And right now we have Contreras coming up for a little conference with Palante on the mound. And they take a break. Okay, one of the best opportunities the Royals have had to get something going. Runners on first and second, no outs, and a 2-0 count. And it's another one chopped foul off a player's leg. He's strike one. All right, they'll try that again. Apparently, St. Louis has the most double plays of any team in the league this season, but ooh, some nasty heat from Palante makes it 2-2. And even the duck knows better than to invest in crypto. All she gets on about me is bread. Arenado chases that one, but it is a foul. Made it over the net, too. So, still 2-2. Got another gentle roar from the home crowd. Palante takes all of his time. And he gets Melendez out. Strike three. Woof. Damn. This is Furman, who is back up for the Royals. This one will get chopped into the ground foul. Meanwhile, the Guardians have gotten the first run against the Twins. End of the second, 1-0. And the White Sox are leading 1-0 in the top of the third. Cubs, can you fix this, please? 0-1 from Palante. That fastball outside this time. Reds and the Brewers still scoreless in the bottom of the fifth. Bites on the inside sinker, 1-2. All right, Furman waits again. 64th pitch from Pilate is in the dirt. Evens the count up at 2 apiece. All right, batters on first and second. Which way do they aim it? It gets fouled down the line. All right. Is there anything else that we can? Nope. Unfortunately, no rundown. Thankfully, no hit by pitch. Everything that's been called for the bingo kip is right up here. Shallow right, and it is an easy catch for Tommy Pham. All right, runners stay put. No kidding. The Cards are trying to sweep their series with the Royals. Oh yeah, they won last night, can win again tonight. Okay. That sinker kind of drifts outside. So let's hope Palante can get through the rest of this at-bat. He's had a bit of a struggle here in the fourth. And a good hit right to the shortstop. And damn. Lead stays 2-1 as the Royals strand another 2 runners. But strangely, nobody has had words for the umpire about his strike zone. Maybe they knew his reputation beforehand. Oh, man. Well, looks like we'll have plenty of players that can check off someone doesn't get on base or get a hit in the game. You know what? Part of me wonders, True North, if it's not some kind of ploy to keep his name in the news and his name all over social media, and to, I guess, point to that and say, see, I'm one of the most talked about receivers in the NFL. You should pay me more. Think of your advertising or some dumb shit like that. But beyond that, I'm not even going to bother to speculate. Sorry, just gotta update all of the box score as it stands here in the top of the fifth. 2 runs for St. Louis on 4 hits and 2 errors. The Royals, 1 run on 2 hits and 1 error. And we'll start with a curveball in the dirt to even things up at 1 apiece. Crawford will let him just loft that one in there for an easy strike. Well, getting right down to the end of his count. And that one looked a little bit off track. Crawford, I believe, felt the same way. But it is a called strike 3. Yeah, the inconsistency of Mr. Ortiz strikes again. All right, back up to the top of the order with Donovan, and that one rides the top of the zone and gets another called strike. Whoa, another one inside. Donovan had to get a little turned around to avoid it. And now 9 strikeouts for Tobias Myers. Is it going to be, yeah, Hampson only had to jog a little bit to get the second out. And Burleson is now up to the plate for the Cardinals. Here's from Waka, and a very slow curveball and a big whiff. That one goes back into the netting, 0-2. All right. Waka only had 61 pitches so far. He's been switching up his pitches, a little more variety now, going from curve to slider. Tried to a cutter. That fastball goes high and tipped in. Wow. Oh, man, I'm not sure he was happy about that either, but it was a foul tipped into the catcher's glove. And 3 up, 3 down. A relatively calm inning for Waka and the Royals on defense. Oh, no kidding. Monty's got another field goal, so 19-6. Are they in the second half yet by any chance? Damn, we haven't gotten half the spaces that I thought we would. But still a few more innings. Miracles can come along. And while in the other games we've gotten to the end of the third, the White Sox still lead 1-0. I mean, the Reds and the Brewers are still scoreless in the middle of the 6th. Reds, Brewers, you're going to let the White Sox score more runs than you? Not a good look. Yeah, meanwhile, the Angels are showing a few signs of life here in this lame duck second half of the season that they've got going and are beating the Nationals 4-2. That's the score on the bottom of the sixth of that game. We have returned. And Palante is still on the mound here in the bottom of the fifth. And that one, okay, I thought the catcher assistance was going to win, but Ortiz would not call it. Isbell chopped that fastball foul. Well, hopefully, Logan, you'll be able to hold on to that energy when playoff time comes around. All right, second one to Isbell, another one chopped foul. Oh, God. Yep, the announcers are already drunk. And I can't believe I took that one out. So if you have talking about anything except the game, yeah, I definitely think one of the announcers toked up before the game because he's talking about how much he loves the fishes because they're so delicious. And he sounds very, very sincere in this. Oh my goodness. And now he's talking about flicking pumpkin seeds at the fans while he was playing. And while Palante misses on the follow-up, and is now 3-2. What will Isbell do here for 3-2? And 10 to make him defend the plate. That'll be an easy chopper to second. Charging in to make out number one. Actually, let's go over Brewers. Y'all are still rocking with Tobias Myers. You've gotten your 6 innings out of him. And there's the magic back again, calling an off-target slider, a called strike. We knew you'd return to us, Mr. Ortiz. That will be fouled to the opposite direction. This one will be, was able to get, left fielder was able to charge in and grab that ball before it dropped. Out number 2. Oh, wow. August 26th, they're going to be giving away covers for your pickleball rackets, folks. Wow. Oh, yep. Thank you. Thank you, St. Louis Cardinals home giveaways. You help us check off the space. How do you do, fellow kids? Pickleball. Meanwhile, Palante will miss outside with the slider. We're 2-0. Oh no, they're talking about the lingo from pickleball play. At this point, I think they're doing it just to upset me because they're still going. They've really run out of any interest in talking about the game. All right. Thought they were going to walk Witt, but they managed to grab a strike before they could. Bobby Witt Jr. 0-2, and Palante misses with a fastball. All right, Pasquantino. Another opportunity for you to make good. Oh for 2 tonight. Who gives a damn what the design on the paddle covers is? Maybe you should have looked at the logo while it was up on the preview screen or something. Or I would think they'd at least give you a little bit of a picture. Make you do those ad reads and they don't even tell you what you're looking at? Okay. Oh, no, they brought it back up so they can see. Really bring home the great graphic design on the pickleball bracket covers. And he misses low with that one. Palante now up to 86 pitches here in the bottom of the 5th. I don't know. I think every time that I look at it, it looks like a sport that would have been played on the people who lived on that spaceship in the film WALL-E. That's what the sport reminds me of. By the way, we're at 2-2 on called strikes, so pitch number 89, can Palante get them out of this situation? And now we're going to get a rundown. They're still running and they finally get him out. Holy hell. Damn. An honest to goodness rundown. Mark it off on your cards if you have it. Haven't got to see one of those live in a good while. Meanwhile, while we've got the time, I'll see how. I think they ended up going through like 4 or 5 cycles of it before they finally tagged the guy out. He was not giving it up very easily. Bunt, stolen pitch, no collision. We got ourselves a rouge. A multi-run RBI, and I don't think I want my only path to bingo. Yeah, I don't think I want it. I got to get hit by a pitch and a sacrifice fly. And for how this game has gone, yeah, that seems like that seems like it's just inviting disaster. Let's see, what is even the box score on this White Sox game at the moment? Wasn't really a didn't really appear to be a home run, just managed to grind out a run. Okay. And middle of the seventh, Reds and the Brewers are still scoreless. The White Sox have outscored the Cubs, the Reds, and the Brewers tonight. This is not how this should go. Contreras will foul another one back. We're at 2-2 still on his at-bat. No, neither coach has been to the mound. Honestly, I get the feeling that we'll get Palante there before for a mound visit before Waka. And meanwhile, Contreras just gets struck out looking. Oh wow, they are definitely stoned out of their minds. They're talking about the salty popcorn. And a good grab by DeYoung at third. Just like that, 2 outs. Maybe we get one more inning for Waka. If they can manage to limit his pitch count for this inning. Holy hell, he dropped that curveball in for a called strike. Yeah, that's a very, very bad idea, True North. You should never do it. This is with the follow-up, 1-1. Come on, Newt Bar. Damn, fouled it away. 1-2. All right, the 1-2, and it is fouled. Damn, I thought it was a dropped third strike. Not quite there. ERAs, we are still far behind. Palante's is 4.43. Waka's is 3.55. And the catcher assistance gets him the bottom part of the strike zone. Another called. Well, To the bottom of the sixth we go, as we have gotten the third out, and maybe the Royals will get the tying run this inning. Who the hell knows? Well, it'll be nice for somebody to get a bingo tonight. Maybe we used up all our good luck last night on the CFL. Hey, I mean, we did famously have a pitcher in the league who threw a no-hitter while on acid. So finally the kick is away in the second half. All right, come on, Montes. Put up a fight. Please. All right, did we talk about anything except the game? We got the rundown. And, nope, nothing else quite yet. Oh, and the Cardinals get to visit Cincinnati next. Well, best of luck to them. Oh, Palante is still on. And he starts with a low fastball for a strike. Okay. Is he going to make it out of this sixth inning? Because he was having a few control issues in the fourth. Oh, and Pasquantino gets to stay at bat because he hadn't finished up when the runner got picked off. Very interesting. We learned a rule. Right to the second baseman, however, and easy throw for Gorman to get out number one. You know, they haven't actually shown anyone warming up. The last time I think that they were focusing on the pitchers, they were talking about one of their recently acquired dudes eating goldfish crackers. So, yeah, I don't think the bullpen is really on their minds right now. We can check off play under review, thanks to the Brewers challenging a stolen base and then losing it. So, it's not a total loss. Does manage to get 0-1 with a foul away. Misses with the fastball in the dirt that time. Oh, did we actually get it? Did we actually get somebody hit by a pitch, or did I completely miss it? The swing is checked and it is 3 balls, 1 strike. And that's another one that is low and on the line, but that is close enough for Mr. Ortiz. And an awful swing by Perez on the curveball. Ow. All right, 1-0 to DeYoung. That first one missed. That one goes high. Okay. Yeah, I looked through on this game and it didn't list anyone as being hit. According to Logan. Oh. Yeah, I'm only going to count hit by pitches for this game. I'm just taking all the rarer ones in the other games just because I want more. I want more. And the way that some of these pitchers have been throwing tonight as Palante walks a dude on his 101 throw, I thought we would get somebody hit by a pitch way before that. And here is the first visit to the mound, and it is by the away pitching coach. So there we go. Visiting pitching coach goes up to the mound first. Mark it off on your cards. And Ortiz comes out to break up the meeting. Palante will be out for one more batter. We will have ourselves one more. And yeah, registered is off the plate, but the umpire says the corner, and the announcer is willing to agree. And gets him to bite on that damn curveball. Oh, and 2. Melendez now coming back in after a short trip outside the batter's box. Payoff pitch. And it's going to be a chase it. It will fall short. And runners are at the corners. Soft contact on that final pitch. And here comes the coach again. And I think Palante is about to go. Yep, there he goes. And here comes our backup pitcher. We don't know who because they won't show us. But he does leave the game with only 1 earned run. So if you have starting pitcher earned run average covered, you can mark that off on your card. And the Cubs have finally tied it up. Good for you, Chicago of the North Side. Meanwhile, Luke has called bingo. Okay. Let's see. Got you down for card number 27, middle column. All right, we got extra innings from Padres Marlin, the ERA covered by Palante, play ball to free space, the Rouge in the other game, and visiting pitching coach visits the mound for the first. And congratulations, Luke. We have our first bingo of the night. Hopefully we can get a few more. Not sure we'll be able to get blinded by the light. It's a possibility. We can hope. We can hope. But yeah, we're still in the bottom of the sixth. Feels like we need something to help us get over the line, and maybe we'll get it for after the 7th inning stretch break. But okay. We got a little bit of extra noise coming up from the KC crowd. So once again, we got a tying run 90 feet away. Ryan Fernandez is coming out, has thrown 22 pitches in the last 3 days, so they've had to use him a great deal. And Freddie Fermin is who he will battle, and that is a low slider for ball one. Well, at least they didn't completely lose it. And that one's off target. I don't think the Cardinals would be too upset with a walk. I mean, that makes it a force out at any plate. And all they need is a single out to end the inning. That one's high. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I like it when reality takes my suggestions seriously. All right, that's better. A high in the zone fastball for a called strike. And it's out of reach of the shortstop. The tying run comes in on a single. Furman getting a good cheer out of the Kansas City crowd. And finally, the Royals have tied things up. Took to the bottom of the sixth. Yeah. Shortstop for the Cardinals has already made a few good plays tonight, but he made full extension for that one, just out of his reach. Okay, Adam Frazier is now in, pitch hitting in the number 8 spot, and that one sails high, has to be snagged out of the air by Contreras. Still have 2 outs, by the way. And now the count is even at 1 apiece with a called strike. I think that's where our box score stands at the moment. I will know for sure in just a moment. This one popped high down the third base line. They're going to chase it and get the third out. But now it has been tied up. All right, I was 1 hit off. But here we go. We're away. Nobody left on base. Finally to the top of the 7th. Anything we could check off? No, and we haven't. I don't think we've even had a broken bat. It's been an... Honestly, we've had a couple moments of sloppiness, but more than that, it's basically been pitchers just shutting the other team down for the most part. I mean, Palante had given up the 1 run, but handled things relatively well until his pitch count got rung up. And then, yeah. And what inning are you all in at the moment? I'm not on the scores page. Oh, top of the 8th. I know there's the old saying, never interrupt your opponent when they're making a mistake, but I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you why. Meanwhile, not a surprise, misconduct penalties for everybody. Here in the top of the 7th, is that Goldschmidt again? Oh yeah, we also had the catcher's interference. But Waka is still in the game. That one can't be hauled in. Now 2-0. Has a sinker fouled away. First strike of the at-bat. Ooh, there is somebody warming up in the KC bullpen. Chris somebody. Oh, damn. That curve just missed. 3 balls and 1 strike. And he gets him to bite on a changeup. Woof. Gorman in the on-deck circle. And inside, it bounces away, and an easy walk. Just what they didn't want. Chris Stratton. Okay. It's only his second walk of the game, but that changeup floats up in on the inside. This one will get skied up, and Furman tries to chase it to the net, but just a little too far. Actually in play for the crowd. Oh, ESPN, what could you possibly have to say about the CFL? Oh, fantastic. That it exists. And damn, they managed to get him to whiff on that one, 1-2. All right, Gorman awaits. Got to deal with 1-2. Couldn't get him to bite inside, however. Wonka checking on Goldschmidt briefly. And it's another one that gets lofted into right field. They will have to contain at second. Oh boy. Feels like Gorman did that the last time too. And with pretty much the same result. All right, Tammy Pham. He is ground out, flown out. Oh my goodness. And they go second and a tag out at third. Wow. Holy hell. They grab it. The first baseman grabs it on a short hop. Ends up holding the dude at first to get the force out at second, and then they tag Goldschmidt as he tries to slide in at third. Oddest damn double play I've ever seen, but it works, and now they only have Tommy Pham at first. So now Brandon Crawford is up. Apparently he and Waka have history. Oh, 4.44 average with 2 RBIs. And damn, gets him the swing on a cutter low. 0-1. I thought it caught the corner of the zone, but remember, Ortiz doesn't know his butt from a hole in the ground. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gets him to miss high that time with the fastball. 1-2. Wow. Waka might be able to get this taken care of against one of his regular nemesis. Fouled away. Count holds at 1-2. Crawford has struck out and lined out today. We'll have a timeout as everybody considers their post-game plans. Myself, it involves Oreos and going to bed. Waka now up to 91 pitches, and he gets him swinging on a 77-mile-per-hour curveball. Nasty. Oh. Yeah, that is definitely a great way to go out into the pause for the cause. Get your drink, get your smoke. We're about to get this game finished up. Royals might have a chance here on another Stupid Sports Show. Thanks for tuning in to see if it comes true. Damn. Yes, I did interrupt his nap again to let him know that his team had scored. Although, of course, as it happens, my other cat supports the Alouettes, and she doesn't understand why I'm not bringing her on camera so she can gloat. Yeah, we've got a normal sports household here, just like every house in America. And wow, the drought is finally broken. The Brewers on the board, well, because of a solo home run by Rhys Hoskins. And another stolen base gets Isbell to second. Nonsense begins. Opposite field single off the glove, and Isbell will have no problem scoring. And the ball gets away on the infield throw, but they're able to at least contain it. Holy hell. Well, and who was it in that play in the field? Tommy Pham. It's off the heel of his glove, and he has to go back and pick it up. That might have been the... If it hadn't been mishandled, he could have had a chance of throwing him out. All right, let's see how they mark that. They are going to wait on this one, apparently. Oh, hell. They didn't call an error that time. It's an actual hit. 3-2, first lead of the game for Kansas City, and they still have 3 outs to deal with. Oh, is it Bobby Witt again? I think so. Big boos for Mr. Ryan Hernandez. Fernandez, forgive me. As he goes the disengage to throw back to first. Going for it anyway. And he can't control the ball. And there was some collision during the base running. And Garcia has asked for timeout. I'm trying to see where it happened. Yeah, I think it might have just been the fact that he was hit by the ball. Yeah, I think it got tagged in the leg by the ball. So, now another 1-0. This will be back in center field, and and Karem's off the top of the wall. Garcia is going to go. And holy hell, Garcia scores. It's 4-2, and we have our first triple of the night. Damn. Bobby Witt Jr. gets a 3-bagger to put the Royals up 4-2. Wow. I thought it was going to clear the park for a moment. And Fernandez is being sent to the showers. I thought it was a collision. I was trying to see what had caused the injury, but I was looking for a player-on-player collision. It was just the base runner getting hit by the attempted throw. So, no, it's not getting marked off. We can mark off triple, however, because We just got our first one of the evening thanks to Bobby Witt Jr. And if I have my rules correct, if this is how the game ends, the loss would be credited to Fernandez, I believe, because he's the one who gave up the lead. I know, it's quite a long time to wait, but don't worry, the volleyball season will be here before we all know it. And yes, we will cover Wisconsin versus Nebraska women's volleyball. It was just too much fun last time to not do it again. All right, so we're still at 0 outs. And who is our next pitcher? Mr. John King, left-hander, has pitched 5 times the past 3 days. And it is a dart to the shortstop who grabs it right out of the air for 1 out. Okay, I think this is Perez who's up now. That is right. Changeup misses on the far side of the plate, however. 1-0. Infield is all touching the grass, as we all should at sometimes. All of it for Perez. And it's just foul. Oh. Damn. Meanwhile, Montreal gets a touchdown. Fiona Moore wins a $200 gift card. Brewers managed to win 1-0, huh? And offensive line cartwheels. Cool. And to right field, does this have the juice? And it's out! It is out. Perez is flapping his wings in joy as he runs the base path. 2-run shot to put the Royals up 6-2 here in the bottom of the 7th. The 21st home run of the season for Salvador Perez. Dug way underneath that to carry it just over the wall. King is like, what are you going to do? What he's going to do is throw his next sinker into the dirt. Still 1 out. Does catch the top of the zone with that bit of heat. But damn. They're up to 8 hits now. That's in the dirt for King. We're up to 2-2. All right, what does Paul DeYoung want to do? And this one will go dropping in front of the left fielder for another hit. Oh, that one's going to be it. The football was last week in November. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, Rachel? Oh, wacky football. It's nothing new. We're watching the Royals have mounted a comeback on the Cardinals. They've been slamming the relievers in the back half of this game. King misses low. That's 1 ball and 1 strike now. Oh, yeah, Salvador Perez got a 2-run shot. Now we'll go right to second. And it's off the glove of the first baseman. They cannot complete the double play. Oh, my goodness. Oh. They got 2 outs, but off-target throw from Crawford. Yeah, that just went weird out of his hand and sailed away. You. Oh my goodness, and now they're switching the pitcher again. Wow. I think this is what, the third reliever that the Cardinals have pulled out? All right, what other football games are going on? I have not bothered. Oh yeah, Chiefs and Jaguars are happening, and the Jaguars are winning 23-10. But I figure, yeah, that's backups. Whatever. After we win, the Brewers are going to enjoy an 8-game lead in the Central. I guess you're welcome. Meantime, the Monties are about to get first and goal. Hey, Monty, your team might actually get a touchdown. You want to come in and celebrate? Guess not. Wow, I got to go back to the box score and check on the Royals hitting. I think everyone has gotten on. No, almost everybody has gotten on base. Hampson did it. So, yeah, if you have Royals player doesn't get on base in game, Hampson, the right fielder, had his 2 at-bats and then got taken out for Frazier. So he didn't get a hit, much less a walk. And now Sean Armstrong is in. He'll be facing Mr. Furman. And he'll catch the high part of the zone for a strike from our dear overlord, Ortiz. And Devin Williams got his first save since September 2023. Damn, that is a while. High sinker again. Makes it 0-2. And they're going to try to get him on the steal again. And yeah, I could even see the tag there. All right, finally we are in the 8th inning. But what the Royals did. 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th. And things have turned around. Oh, damn. Things are really tightening up near the top of the AL Central. Twins are a game and a half behind the Guardians. Royals 3.5 games back. Let's see, Twins playing tonight. And yeah, they're playing the Guardians and currently trailing 2-1 in the top of the 8th. So, things could get even more interesting in that division. The Devil Rays have finally gotten on the board, 4-3. They are trailing Baltimore in the top of the 7th inning. Cubs and White Sox still deadlocked at 1, the bottom of the 7th. Diamondbacks have taken a 2-0 lead over the Phillies, that game in the top of the 4th. And Braves leading the Rockies 5-3 out in the mile-high thin air. And, oh, good for you, Dodgers. You remembered to score against the Pirates. Awesome. So against Devin Williams, who I'm assuming is one-year pitcher, Reds are 0-30 with 20 strikeouts and 3 walks. That is some pretty impressive consistency. All right, is Waka out? They're listing him at seven innings of work, and yep, Chris Bubik is coming in. He's on working on 3 days of rest. Oh, it's pronounced Bubic. Forgive me. And he'll get called strike on Donovan to start things off. Trying to go across the plate again. Goes a little too far across. 1-1. Brendan Donovan is fouled out, grounded out, and lined out. Maybe he can just get a plain old strikeout. Whiffed on that slider. That'll help. 1-2. Bubic taking all of his time. This will be chopped foul down the first base line. And the rest of football stupidity, Titans beating the 49ers 17-7, Seahawks over the Chargers 13-3, and all the Saints are doing something against the Cardinals. It's 3-0. Sometimes that's all you can ask for. Also, I'm not listening, but I'm sure the rest of you are. Are the Bears fans shit-talking because of today's 33-6 victory? All right, that was a good knock into the gap, and we get an actual double. Finally, we can check that off the list. A few. Okay. The Brewers-Reds game only took 2 hours, 3 minutes. I appreciate the efficiency. Whoa, that slider really flew. Well, let's see how long their optimism holds for. Meanwhile, we've had a player ejected on a touchdown and misconduct penalties from the point after. Disappointing. Slider fouled away by Burleson. Count is 1 each. And they got the inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wow. That's frightening. Another one fouled away. I guess St. Louis is going to make the Royals try to earn these last 6 outs. In the dirt, 2 apiece. And unfortunately, nothing else new to check off on the list so far. And he gets him high with the heat. Wow. Out number 1 is a strikeout. And finally, the White Sox and the Cubs have made the top of the 8th. Contreras at bat, 0 for 3 tonight. All the catcher assistance in the world was not going to make that a strike. And all the Jets got a preseason win too. Good for them. Up the middle, and will that be? Oh no! It got away. And it will distract them enough to allow Donovan to get around the bag. 6-3. Just up the middle, and the throw is a little short. Perez unable to grab it on the hop. That one's in the dirt, 1-0. And how do they score this one? They haven't decided quite yet. If M. Night Shyamalan directed Pulp Fiction, will be better, worse, or the same? Yeah, it would have. I'm not sure he would have. If the script would have come out the same, or one, even if Quentin Tarantino had stuck with the same script, there's no guarantee that it would have come out the same way through, or anywhere close to that same level through Shyamalan's eyes. So, I think it would be different, certainly, but I can't say it would be better or the same. Yeah, I got to agree with Luke. All right, 1-2 fouls away the changeup, really reaching for it as well. Lucas Urqueg is warming up for the Royals. And a clean strikeout with the slider. Meanwhile, Rambo has gotten another touchdown for the Alouettes. And the pain is ongoing for the Hamilton Ticats fans. And that will get cracked through the gap in the middle. Base hit. It will be bobbled. They'll advance another runner, but the wave is going through the stadium. They are having that much fun. Again, another conference at the mound. And out goes Bubic. New pitcher coming to the plate. Maybe. Not sure which one of them is going to screw it up first, but at this rate, I'd put the Cardinals bullpen to get the balk before the Royals bullpen. That's just me, though. All right, back to the scores. Devil Rays have tied it up in the bottom of the 7th, 4-4. And the Rockies have tied the Braves 5 runs apiece. That one in the 4th inning. Damn it, Braves. How are we supposed to take you seriously if you're going to let games get away from you like this? Damn. Just so you all know, scheduling note, this is going to be the last stream until Monday night, another stupid streaming show. I got to get some stuff done around the house, so tomorrow will be off. Reminder, requests will close at 7 p.m. Central for the request thread that's in the community tab. So if you want to get your song in, title and artist helps, leave that in the comment. Link helps even more. And now, wait for the Royals to try to get a couple more across the plate. Goldschmidt is up again. He had the two-run shot earlier that gave St. Louis their first runs of the game. And Lucas has been pretty busy the past few days. And that one's in the dirt before it hits the plate. And already we're getting nerves-wracking. We're at 2-0, 2 runners on. Then he gets him to miss with a changeup. Wow. Wow. He looks back at the runner on second. And that was a 3-digit speed. Ended up getting fouled down the blind. Now a bit more of that crowd noise coming up here at the park. It'll be chopped away. 98 miles per hour that time. Considering how that game has gone, it sounds like it's hopefully only a few more minutes of purgatory as far as the Hamilton fans are concerned. And he gets him with the slider out of the inning. Damn. give up a run, but they end up trapping 2 on the bases. Out we go to the bottom of the 8th. Royals might be able to pull this off after all. Maybe. Maybe. All right. All right, things are... Now we're swinging back toward normality. I've just seen that the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead in the top of the 8th. The road to 100, it will not be denied. Anything new for the bingo? Does not look like it. No barehanded grabs. In fact, we've had a lot of trouble just getting the hold on the ball tonight. Everybody's held their tongue. There haven't been too many great throws either. Strangely, no balks. All right, back to the lineup we go. Have any of the Cardinals not gotten a hit in this game? Well, a couple of them have, but it is... Wait a minute. Oh, we could still get that space taken away because if I'm looking at this correctly, it'll be Gorman, Pham, and Crawford coming up in the top of the 9th for the Cardinals, and Pham and Crawford are the only 2 Cardinals players who haven't gotten a hit tonight. So that could nullify that space. All right, so Furman is back up again because he was there when the runner got picked off. And Armstrong missed with the cutter outside, evens things up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Freddie Furman has had a walk single and batted in a run. That will be chopped back, 1-2. Armstrong maybe aiming off the plate, can't bring him in or get Furman to chase. And that one goes toward just the middle of right. Not a big deal for Tommy Pham, is able to hold in. Yeah, I think we do need a moment. Yeah. Hang on. Important moment. All right, Monty, I know it's been a rough night for the Hamilton Ticats, but do you at least think the team has a chance of finishing the season at 500? All right, that's fair. That is fair. There you go, buddy. You're free. And is this going to make it all the way? It'll drop short at the warning track. Pham giving chase. And that's a double for Frazier. Okay. There we are. And we're going to get a pinch runner for Frazier. Kyle Isbell is up again. He's been decently busy. Two for three tonight, has scored 3 runs in the series so far. And that first cutter is in the dirt. Oh, wow. He wheels around, but somehow it's not called a balk. Sorry about that, Logan. I thought we had it for a moment. It was just Armstrong trying to fake out the base runner. This will be a shot down the right field line. Blanco will jog home easily. And damn, as another triple. This time, credit to Isbell. Wow. And I don't think there was a chance of that first baseman leaping for that one. He's made a couple of good plays tonight for the Cards, but that one was just out of his reach. Garcia will sit on that sinker. 0-1. Garcia will foul that one back. We are at 0-2. But even with it, a healthy cheer coming up from the crowd. Trying to get him to pop up high. Whole bunch of people crowding around it in foul territory. Out number 2. Meanwhile, the Monties have scored. Yeah, Monty, it's another touchdown for Hamilton. Just thought I'll let you know. They're angry because the midnight snack is late. Don't worry. We'll be fine. It's Bobby Witt Jr. And this is a liner over the second baseman's head. That'll send Isbell home. And now we're at 8-3. Woo. Yeah, not way out of the reach of the leaping second baseman. And yes, the Cardinals have made a number of great plays in the field, but then as later innings have gone on, Royals bats woke up and the bullpen for the Cardinals just struggled to put things away. Pasquantino still hasn't gotten not a hit nor a walk today. Can he crack one off? He doesn't get enough juice on that one toward the shortstop, so he'll probably end the night 0-5, but hey, the Royals have come back in a major way, and now they have a big cushion going into the 9th inning. Well, Cards are down to their last 3 outs now. They've done, I think, all really the piling on that they need. But yeah, if we're going to pile on, we'll pile on. Hang on. Yeah, if we're going to pile on, we are going to get all of the animal exploitation in during this game. Meanwhile, Montreal gets the onside kick. No, I did not mean to scold your team, Angie. All right. Are we going to close this out? Gorman up to bat, and this will get chopped into the gap up the middle. Okay. That's another single for Gorman. And some of the visiting Cardinals fans there to cheer him on by name. All right, Tommy Pham, the ex-Chicago White Sox. One bobbled ball out in the field. Lets that sinker curve inside for a ball. Can he help jumpstart another comeback here in the top of the ninth? Ursic rolls and cannot get it. Oh, no. He tried to slide when he was going for the ball and he got stuck. Okay, so now first and second for Urseg. Crawford is up. Pham has gotten a base hit, and we might completely lose the space of Cardinals player doesn't get a hit in the game, depending on what Crawford does here. Meanwhile, Crawford takes a big whiff. 1 ball, 1 strike, and oh no, the announcers are talking about the breaking competition at the Olympics, so turn down your volume wherever you may be. Oh, Mr. Greeny, we have watched Kansas City go back and come back beating up the Cardinals bullpen. We've had a great time. We've annoyed all the cats as much as we possibly can. Yeah. Anytime you're trying to get a ride share from a sports event, it is a nightmare. My sympathies, man. I don't know if you've done it already, but walk a block or so away and try not to get it near the stadium itself. Meanwhile, final between Montreal and Hamilton's 33-23. Got the strikeout. First out. Out pitch right near his feet. And I feel pretty confident in saying that we can mark off Cardinals player doesn't get a hit in a game. If Crawford comes back again, then yeah, the Royals have already screwed up. Was able to catch him for a strike that time, 1-1. Couple of early hits, and then he gets him with the changeup, 92 miles per hour. Okay. Donovan waits. He was able to get a run in the 8th to give proof of life, but Royals added 2 more. They need 5, and fouling out that sinker will not get them there any quicker. Still at 1-2. All right, well, it seemed like it was going to be a slow smothering by St. Louis, especially with the great start by Andrew Palante. Can't get the inside slider to be swung at. 2-2. Ursig looks back. Here's the 2-2. Off the ground. And the ball is dropped. They do get the out. So Pham is out. Gorman will go to third. So now Burleson is up. Yeah, it's just a bobbled on the transfer. He would have had a rough time turning 2. And everybody is up. Brendan Donovan is up to bat. And this gets lined over the netting. Immediately foul. Yeah, neither starting pitcher's ERA got beaten. And now Burleson fouls it away again. 0-2. Oh and 2, runners at the corners. Trying to bite him on the inside, but Ortiz says no. 1-2. And he got him inside. It was on the inside with 99 miles per hour. I'm shocked he did not get the man hit. Slider low and inside, 2-2. Runner has advanced, 2nd and 3rd. And it'll be easy to the first baseman, Perez. And that will end the game. Wow. They pull it off. Royals get the win, and Brewers get an extended lead in the NL Central. Royals hopefully feel a little bit safer about their wild card positioning, and I'm not sure. Did I actually even get close to bingo? Go back and check my card. We had How Do You Do, Fellow Kids. We got ourselves a double. Nobody caught that. No hit by pitch. No mascot madness. Nope. All right. Well, we got one bingo for Luke, and, well, a whole lot of people tuning in to see what kind of nonsense would occur, as it usually does in Major League Baseball. But, yeah, Royals take it. Royals take one. I think that gives them the edge in the season series, I believe. I could be wrong about that, but then again, I never have notes for these things. I'm a true professional. So that's going to do it for another Stupid Sports Show today. Thank you for dropping by, everybody, to check out just a baseball game. You know, it's fun still once in a while. This is Jim B on 106.9 Click FM. I'll be back Monday at 8 p.m. Central for another Stupid streaming show. Request thread closes at 7 p.m. Sunday. I encourage you to get in and join the madness. Till then, take care of yourselves, and good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.